because there is lots of money to be made in the endless Trump bad slop. Number one. And then number two, if you attack to the left, there's not as much money to be made, and there's a lot of harassment there in that direction. You can't. They just won't do it because it's too much. Because that audience will harass and harangue the f out of you. Ironically enough, we've fallen into this trap over and over and over again. Except for, I'm sorry, Hutch and Lonerbox. Okay, besides those two people, we've fallen into this trap over and over again. It happened with the BLM shit. It was probably the culmination of it, where it was like, hold on.
The Tim Pool talking point. I don't know if you want to go down this route, Destiny.
I'm a little worried. The right flank of the party, i.e. Bill Maher, seem like they're defecting to MAGA. You know what? Good, they should be. Fucking let them. And I think the center left only has itself to blame. You should be able to very easily look at somebody like Bill Maher and say, yeah, the socialists and the communists are fucking crazy. And if you can't say that, then you shouldn't cry about them leaving. I don't think you should comment on them leaving. If you want to do center left, lib left politics, you should literally just talk about Trump all day and print a million fucking Trump videos because it's all you're capable of doing. And all of the like center, like super moderate or center right Democrats, they're right to jump ship. Because if you're too much of a fucking pussy to say anything about the actual communists that are dressed as Mao giving speeches at your college, if you can't say anything about it, then fuck you. I mean, you should. People should jump ship. Why the fuck would they say? Are they waiting for the next BLM riot? AOC/Mamdani. AOC is whatever. Fuck Mamdani. And I'm banning all. If you write any positive shit about Mamdani, somebody.
That's correct, bro. I was not expecting him to be like, screw Mamdani. He just had this whole debate with AJW. Like he was kind of sweeping for him.
Oh, I never say that I watch Destiny in public. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Just permaban and move on. If you see him, report him, and then I'll permaban and move on. Because like you'll have people literally, like this guy could put his dog on stream with an electric fucking dildo, and his fans will go out there and they will fucking, his dogs actually love that. Like this guy probably last fucking dog. Unironically, like how much abuse did we see between the fucking tail yanking, between the scars on his fucking neck from the collar and everything else, and like somehow what was like a 5-year-old dog just randomly dies. You don't fucking hear any reason or anything why about it. 9 upvotes. It's not much, I guess, on the subreddit, but Hassan isn't even wealthy. He has no intergenerational wealth, as his parents are literally globetrotters from before he was even born.
This is why I don't care for Reddit. Like, I mean, I like Reddit when you're trying to like figure something out for like your OBS, but like Reddit for like political stuff is just cancer. The whole LibCon thing kind of messed with Destiny's brain a bit, and he's finally calling out the grift, the Trump bad grift. Oh man, when he said that, I was like, yep, we gotta stream that. There's a new arc. There is a new arc. It was 3 hours long. Oh man, scared. He changed the title again. Now it's called Scared. Okay. All
7 years of defamation, mass harassment.
It's like he's got his own slave movie, like 7 years of defamation. The Hassan Piker story.
Mal killed practically half my dad's paternal family, and I don't even blame him. They were landowning 1%ers.
Oh my fucking
Jesus.
God. What a fucking loser. Crazy fucking loser, bro.
Next guest is going to be Aparna Raj, DSA, DSA DC.
You heard the term and he's like...
Bro. It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours. All right. What time is it? Well, yeah, we're gonna be playing this at a pretty hefty speed.
Whoa. Dude, I tried. I'm a better person than this. I'm a better person than this. It's fucked up.
Yes.
Is it bad that I find solace in the fact that all of my enemies are like weird antisocial freaks who could not hold down a conversation in real life?
There is no world where I just watched a couple of weirdo fucking VTuber anime guys obsessively scrolling frame by frame through another stream, accusing people of hanging in real life of being antisocial.
I got some word back that there were some LibCon organizers that were not happy with me beefing with Steven.
194 likes. Hassan, reply, Limeo. Holy fuck. All night long. Jessica was just like watching and staring at Darius' stream. New victim. More erudites. Whoever she is rape meat for Destiny. Holy shit. Your second largest political streamer on Twitch is now just straight watching Kiwi Farm's curated clips. The Jew stalker, this guy is just like spamming to his Twitter account, and he's just like broadcasting it to his 20, 30,000 fucking retards on stream. Did you get your money back? I requested a refund. I'm waiting for it. Has the CDA...
So how long was that intro? It was like 2 minutes, right? Where are we at? No, it's 1 minute and 47 seconds. Damn. Okay. All right.
Event slash Hassan taking the bait.
I've had longer.
Already produced substantive gains in your private conversations. A little bit, not much. We'll see how it goes. If you ban me on the subreddit for memeing, not that I would ever do that. Should I really wait 90 days for submitting an appeal? Yep. Good luck. One of the biggest mindfucks that I think, it's so hard navigating everything alone, okay? It's very difficult because nobody is like in a similar position. So it's not like talk to your mentor. When I say alone, I don't mean...
Yeah, but that you literally Destiny, you put yourself in that position. you want to be alone. It's kind of hard because I'm so alone, but I don't want to be a part of any other group or be stuck in some sort of like cult or anything like that. But it's kind of hard to do all this stuff alone. Like, you put yourself in that situation. Like, come on now.
I mean, like, literally alone. I just mean there's not like a clear path.
Like, I don't mind. Like, what he's saying isn't like necessarily like bad. It's just that I don't like when people complain about things that they put themselves into, right? Like, you put yourself in a situation, or at least you're comparable for about 50% or more for why you're in that specific situation in the first place. So why are you complaining? Like, you kind of put yourself there, you know? You're not helping your situation, but you're going to complain about where you put yourself. I'm repeating myself.
Some particular set of events. I've slowly kind of unwound this stupid belief, but a lot of the personal advice I would get from certain people are like, don't let personal beefs like dictate too much, or don't be unhinged or whatever, blah blah blah. And one of the things I've realized, especially now for the culmination of this last event, is a lot of that is they're all just restraint mechanisms. Almost all of these things are restraint mechanisms. Hassan talks about me almost every.
Yeah, rules are restraint mechanisms. Every single one, every single rule, and the laws too. Yeah, they're also restraint mechanisms. So like, I guess you can reduce it to something that seems kind of like he's trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing, but like this is like normal. Like, yes, it's normal to have restraints. Yes, it is not bad to have restraints.
Every single fucking day on stream, and when he talks to me, it's always like, here's molestiny, sex pestiny, rapestiny, blah blah. Like every single fucking time he brings me up over and over and over and over and over again. It works. The problem is, I said this a long time ago, and it might have even been unpopular in my community, but when I talk about like the dehumanizing language and the tit for tat and all this bullshit, and people get real ass pain, like, we gotta be better. One thing that people don't understand is a lot of these things work. That's why people do them. At the very least, they're good for producing short-term gains. You also have to keep in mind that Hassan would prefer to never, ever, ever talk about me. Ever. The fact that he is talking about me, especially as much as he has been, means that he probably doesn't feel like, I don't know, I just know that he would prefer not to talk about me. So the fact that he is means that some kind of pressure is being felt or is having an impact on him, which is good. Stop. Can we get a chronological recap of what happened? There was like a last second announcement apparently that Hassan was going to go speak at the DNC college event or whatever. Basically, there was an event that was announced. No, it wasn't announced. It was a long time announced. A long time ago this was announced. And then Hassan speaking at this college event was a pretty recent announcement, I guess. I don't know when they announced it for the first time. And then I think I jokingly tweeted out something about going, initially I didn't really have any intention to because I don't care that much. But then I saw Hassan watch it on stream, and he was obviously clearly insanely fucking bothered, which is, it's crazy that that guy is so fucking petrified of being in the same place as me. But it's actually not. Also, I'm going to do this. I don't care if it's cringe. I'm trying this for this year, okay? I'm dropping a lot of the humility. I am terrifying to Hassan because I'm literally the only liberal in the entire fucking space that will ever stand up to anybody to the left. Every other person is a fucking pussy. They will not do it. Nobody will do it. Nobody has the backbone. Nobody wants to use any political capital. Nobody wants to use any leverage. All of it is just 50 billion. Like, well, we can print money with the Trump bad stuff. Never talk about the left.
Yup. Let's zoom in on that one for a second. Let's zoom on them. This is actually very interesting.
They will not do it. Nobody will do it. Nobody has the backbone. Nobody wants to use any political capital. Nobody wants to use any leverage. All of it is just 50 billion. Like, well, we can print money with the Trump bad stuff. Never talk about the left. Ironically enough, we've fallen into this trap over and over and over again. Except for, I'm sorry, Hutch and Lonerbox. Okay, besides those two people. We've fallen into this trap over and over again. It happened with the BLM shit. It was probably the culmination of it. Where it was like, hold on.
Oh, the Tim Pool talking point. Uh-oh, the Tim Pool talking point. I don't know if you want to go down this route, Destiny.
I think we got to be able to control a little bit of our party. I don't know if, like, the largest protest riot in the country centered around defunding or abolishing the police is necessarily the optics we want to go for. Maybe not. But this inability for Democrats to just look to the left and say, hey, that's maybe a little bit too much.
Like, I agree with what he's saying. Because I like the Tim Pool. You know, Tim Pool's pretty cool. But his worldview, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that you're kind of agreeing with Tim. That Tim has been talking about this for like since it happened. That's all he talks about, and now you're finally catching on onto the grift of what Tim has basically been talking about. It's kind of funny.
It's inexcusable at this point. I think it's so stupid. And so they banned Moot and whoever were with you as well. I think anybody they could find that was associated with me, they just kicked us out of the event. But also that Cameron Landon guy or whatever is a massive fucking weird pro-pally like fucking loser. Like unidimensional viewpoint on the entire world. Like, it's fucking stupid, and it's not surprising at all to me. What was the plan once you got into the event? I don't know, probably to interview people and chat with people. I'm pretty sure Hassan canceled the Q&A because he was so petrified that one of my people would ask him a hard question, I guess.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He claims you had death threats on his life, and so he needs a restraining order. I'm trying to file a fucking restraining order.
Well, for anyone that wants to figure out like what side I'm on or what side or whatever, I'm on nobody's side. I'll take Destiny's stance. I'm on nobody's side, but I think Destiny has a more coherent type of worldview than Hassan Piker. That's my preference.
What the fuck? This guy's never had a threat in his life. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. The talking point now is that you were stalking Hassan. Sure, just say that it's not true, because it's not true. I'm pretty sure I was in DC first. He was stalking me. Like, I'm sorry, what is it? It is stalking if I go to an event? Like, it's retarded. This is just so fucking retarded, obviously. But one thing you also have to kind of
yeah, the stalking comment is just it's childish. It's so stupid. It's like, oh, you're like, when you don't like a person and you don't know how to accurately actually like say something legitimately that is for what they're doing is like bad, just come up with some random generalized term that everyone uses for basically anything and just call them that, and then morally loaded by using a more specifically or morally loaded word like stalking. Like, stalking is always bad, but like someone walking behind you that they don't even know who you are and you don't know who they are, someone will still say that that person is stalking them simply because they're behind them and they're walking in the same direction. And that's why it's just so stupid. It's like childish games.
This divorce your mind from is we're not, none of this shit matters factually. Like, there are no facts that are being dealt with anymore. It's all like every single thing he says is a lie. He lies as easily as he breathes. It's insane to me that nobody else, but all of them lie. It's not, I mean, like, Graham Cracker, rapist Plattner fucking lied about everything. The fucking Nazi tattoo for 16 years. The hatred of billionaires, obviously for Tom Steyer. They lied about how much they hate billionaires. That didn't fucking matter. The fucking Abdul, whatever the fuck in Michigan, lies about being a fucking doctor all the time. He lies about being a working class, whatever the fuck. Like, all these people are liars. They have to. It's part of their ethos. It's part of if you're fighting the system, if you're trying to attack the Democrats and whatever, you need to have the social uprising. Like, all of it is justified. You can lie about anything. You can use whatever strategies you want. You can do whatever you want to tear down whoever you want. The fucking guy even had, which is funny because it's reminiscent of the Bernie, the old fuck that needs to leave our political climate already, because only bad shit has come from him. Holy shit, the Bernie tree of rotten fruit is ever poisoning our political system. Oh, actually, that's true too, and that's a whole other thing we don't even talk about. But it's
yeah. Tim always talks about the whole yeah. Makes sense.
It's just so untouchable. Is that not only are you fighting against the inherent weakness of liberals who are already too scared to criticize the left, when you do criticize the left, you're going to be mass harassed for it, which will happen every single time. But they're also all getting amplified like crazy by foreign bots, right? There's never going to be a foreign bot farm that is amplifying something Kamala Harris says, or something that I say, or something that some establishment Dem says. But you better fucking believe they are all over this type of shit. Because remember, always think from the perspective of a strong United States versus the rest of the world. Somebody like Hassan represents a perfect vector through which to amplify, because all he wants to do is destroy the U.S., right? Is to make us weaker in every way, to pull us back from allies, to pull us back from NATO, to abandon any commitment we have around the world. They always talk about like multipolarity, things that would destroy our economy, whatever. It's always just like, fuck America bad shit. So of course these people also benefit from that type of foreign amplification as well. So it's annoying as fuck. Even Al Sayed or whatever had to put out a tweet saying like, hey guys, can you stop like being insanely fucking nasty and disgusting towards Stevens? It's kind of like looking bad even on me. That's how fucking insane these fans are. You helped canvass for Ossoff and Warnock against mega rifles, but have you considered organizing support for Dem candidates being challenged by the DSA? Yeah, maybe. We'll know in a week and a half how easy or not that process will be, depending on if my judge feels like actually doing their job or not. I guess we'll see. I'm a little worried. The right flank of the party, i.e. Bill Maher, seem like they're defecting to MAGA. You know what? Good. They should be. Fucking let them. And I think...
This was actually pretty good. I remember listening to this and I was like, I have to stream this.
I think the center left only has itself to blame. You should be able to very easily look at somebody like Bill Maher and say, Bill Maher seem like they're defecting to MAGA. You know what?
Yeah.
Good. They should be. Fucking let them.
And Tim was talking about it. Tim was like, yes, Bill Maher has finally seen the light. He's finally seen the light. And I think he plays a clip of that soon. Okay, maybe not soon. Okay, so maybe it's later on.
And I think the center left only has itself to blame. You should be able to very easily look at somebody like Bill Maher and say, yeah, the socialists and the communists are fucking crazy. And if you can't say that, then you shouldn't cry about them leaving. I don't think you should comment on them leaving. If you want to do center left, lib left politics, you should literally just talk about Trump all day and print a million fucking Trump videos, because it's all you're capable of doing. And all of the like center, like super moderate or center right Democrats, they're right to jump ship. Because if you're too much of a fucking pussy to say anything about the actual communists that are dressed as Mao giving speeches at your college, if you can't say anything about it, then fuck you. People should jump ship. Why the fuck would they say? Are they waiting for the next BLM riots or waiting for the next I don't know, whatever cringe fucking event these guys are playing? Is so stupid. Why is the Mao suit acceptable at events? It drives me crazy, because most of the people that are in charge of these events are like college LARPer retards or small. These people make an intentional effort to infiltrate spaces and then take them over with extremist beliefs. Like, it is intentional. The subreddit co-opting is intentional. The online space co-opting is intentional. Like, when they get to a space, they will exhibit the most extreme belief that they think they can get away with. And then everybody that can't... How do you criticize someone in good faith and constantly ban chatters or comments? What is an ordinary person supposed to do? You can't criticize them on their own platform. So the whole point... It's funny because this is exactly what people would... fearmonger they would do, and this is exactly what they do. And this is what Hassan said they would do on Ethan's show. You know, what do you do once you take over as a leftist? Well, you re-educate all of the dissenters, and then you murder everybody else that doesn't want to be re-educated. Like, that's it. They're authoritarian by nature. You're not supposed to have a dissenting point of view. Like, that's it. I mean, yeah. Conform to that belief, gets excised from it. So, like, all of the people that are in charge of, I guess, like, these college dems are all, like, crazy radical people or whatever. Do you agree with IRI that we should all get more involved with our local politics, or does the message need to come from the top down? You have to have more coordination from the top down. Also, the get involved with local politics is like the go to the gym and go to therapy answer. It's like I mean, it's true, but it's like okay. Like, what are you going to do with that? Did you see Josiah fighting DGs about the whole situation? He says it's retarded to fight them because they're in power and that we should fight them when they're in office. I'm sorry, but that's retarded. But again, if you want to make like the 50 millionth Trump bad video, that's fine. Go do it. Like, oh shit, wait, Trump bad? I didn't even know. Really, Trump bad? Like, I'm sorry, but the biggest problem that we have right now is our complete and total and utter inability to ever say anything about like the socialist cancer rot that is trying to eat our party from the inside out. It's fucking crazy.
Yep. True. You can't. Truer words have never been spoken, man. Truer words have never been spoken. I actually like this. I like this a lot. I like this new arc. Anti-socialist communist arc that he's finally pushing pressure on this, and finally calling out the whole Trump. The thing, I guess the thing, it's not even that. The thing that really makes me listen to him a little bit more and give him a little bit more credibility is that he's actually able to call out the Trump bad grift that everyone's just making a lot of money on. Like, yeah, like obviously there's issues with Trump, but like everyone's doing it now because it's like that's how you make a lot of money. And I'm not a part of that. So obviously I'm not going to start doing Trump bad content because it's like very profitable now. It's very like, just like how underneath Biden, it was very profitable for conservatives to be like Biden bad, basically, right? Now it's the inverse. So yeah. Call it out. I appreciate it.
Socialists and tanky sympathizers, good sign for the shit. Yeah, they infect every place they go, and there's no pushback mechanism against them either. Every single possible liberal place, they infect it and they fucking rot it from the inside out. They've done it on Reddit too, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected for extremists. But oh my fucking god, one of the things that the left is really good about doing, and for some reason the left dipshits all buy into this, like, wow, it's now really the time to fight. We should be focusing on Trump. You gotta focus on Trump. It's now really the time to... No, fuck you, motherfucker. It's primaries. Now is the time to fight. If not now, then when? Because after the primaries we can't fight, especially if they win the primaries, and if they lose the primaries, then we're not allowed to talk about them because they've lost, even though they're not going to be supporting our candidates. So no, now is the time to fight. 100%. Now is the time to fight. This is like a rotting cancer that is like eating parts of the party from the inside out, and
that's what I was trying to talk about earlier in the stream when he said, like, yeah, he's making the point that I was trying to make. So yeah,
I assume you mean left political streamers. I mean left everybody. It doesn't matter. Like every single person, like MSNBC, or I'm sorry, MS Now and CNN, and like people are really, really, really afraid of attacking much to the left on some of these crazy things. New York Times, WAPO, like all these people are somewhat complicit in this. And like if people want to genuinely have further left viewpoints, that's fine. But it can't be this weird metastasizing cancer that is like trying to like, I'm sorry, but Hassan going up in a Mao costume should be enough to get him banned from every single Democratic event for the rest of his life. He should be permanently banned. That's insane. What the fuck are we doing? And if you listen to the speech that he gives, also, and I don't know this too, a lot of people just don't know the words. They don't know the terms. They have no idea what's even being said. When he starts talking about the Democratic Party are like the collaborators, the fascist collaborator. Like these are tanky terms, but I don't know if anybody even knows it. There's like here words like, oh, collaborations with enemies, I guess is bad. Like no. A collaborator? What the fuck are you talking about? These are tanky terms. Well, you guys are crazy. That nobody else. I mean, the guy's up in a fucking Mao costume. Okay, that's insane. It can't be that nobody in the entire fucking like lib left media establishment is able to fucking say anything about any of these people. It's pathetic. I'm sorry, it's fucking pathetic. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever wake up to it, or if it's just like easy money, or because it's just easier to just like make the 4 trillionth video saying, oh, Trump, look at this Trump thing, oh, his hand, and so that's all they want to do. But I mean, like, if you want to do like, political stuff, like part of being politically active is also kind of like checking your own party. I think it's kind of important, and there's just literally nobody seems to be willing to do that at all. I don't know. Hassan said all DCA people this event were his fans. Do you think that's true? All of them? Every single one? How the fuck can I even respond to that? What? I'm sure a lot of them were. They're young college kids, for sure, but that Mao clip that Sarah Longwell posted is making the rounds. Yeah, it should be. It's fucking crazy. It's hard to
Yeah.
organize the big lib content creators to chum out coherent messaging as the DSA types. Is anything happening behind the scenes? No. It is I will tell you, because I know, it is an intentional choice, okay? Because there is lots of money to be made in the endless Trump bad slop, number one.
Yes,
And then number
yes.
two, if you attack to the left, there's not as much money to be made, and there's a lot of harassment there in that direction. You can't, they just won't do it because it's too much, because that audience will harass and harangue the fuck out of you. You saw it. I mean, you see it every single time somebody retweets me or I'm on a show with somebody. It happened with a lot of the Bulwark people. So there have been multiple times where you'll see, I remember there was one like black creator who retweeted something I said, and then her fans started to try to fucking lynch mob her, and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry that I retweeted this guy earlier. I didn't realize he was so problematic." It's an intentional
Problematic. I hate that word so much. Problematic. The word problematic is problematic. It's anyone that uses that word is just it's like it's not it's that word is like it shouldn't exist. Problematic. It's like there's a problem there, but we don't know how to fix it though. But there's a problem there, and it's kind of problematic. Like it's like distinguishing an issue without actually like saying like without actually trying to like fix the issue. Like it's problematic. Oh, okay. So what do we do about it? Well, I don't know. Like I hate when people call out stuff and then we're like, all right, let's try and fix it, and then they don't want to fix it, and I'm like, okay, then why point this out in the first place? It's just so stupid. It's a trigger word. It's a trigger word.
strategy, and it works. So even for your larger content creators, because basically everybody in here is here for like the money and the clout. Okay, almost everybody here is here for the money and clout. So at the end of the day, it's all about like what is the least amount of effort I can put in for the most amount of reach and views and money. So the idea of like actually fighting somebody politically that's like kind of scary and isn't like on the like Trump is obvious bad and on the other teams I can fight him. But the idea of like, do I actually want to like have a spine, have some real political values, and actually maybe be critical of elements to the left that might catch me a little heat. Most people, basically every single other content creator, besides like 3 or 4 people, aren't interested in doing it. Like,
I am actually above the 50% mark on agreeing with Destiny. I'm above the 50% mark. Oh man, 15 minutes in and I've spoken so much. I need to stop.
I don't know what else to say. And there's no way that will just never change, because it's the nature of the beast. One of the hardest things for me to wrap my head around is how people aren't willing to see/admit how bad ducking a conversation with you looks. Hassan can't say he doesn't want to talk to you since you're evil or whatever, but at the same time was willing to debate Charlie Kirk. If Hassan was afraid of, because they have to label me as bad faith. Yeah, obviously because I would destroy him. I don't even know if I was going to talk to him. Like in terms of optics, the only thing that I think I could have maybe done differently, I debated it, but I was like, I don't know, would be to abstain and get arrested. But I don't want to miss my flight on that shit. Fuck all the bullshit. I don't know if that would help with that much more. I got an argument with a ton of people who were like, you should have, a bunch of fucking retards. You should have snuck in. You should have snuck in. You should have blah 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 blah. And a confrontation in real life between me and Hassan would be me asking him a question, him kind of like laughing awkwardly and nervously, and then my mic getting cut off and then me shuffled away. And that would have been it. I think that technically, getting barred from the event and everything was a way more dramatic. For some reason, a lot of you guys, even some people I know personally included, have this like delusional fantasy of like me challenging Hassan, and then it's like fucking
True.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Like the lights turn on and it's just me and him, and we're locked in like brutal debate combat for 2 hours. That's not gonna happen. The mic will get cut. He'll like laugh awkwardly, and then that's it. The one issue you can get lit left to confront Hassan.
Yeah, there's a weird. Yeah, delusional fantasy. Oh, if Destiny were just to get locked into the room, then he would just completely destroy them or annihilate them. Yeah. I mean, those are Destiny fanboys. Destiny fanboys they're gonna feel that way. All right, whatever. I bet the same people. There's people like that on the right as well for like maybe like Trump or Tim Pool or whatever.
The left on is Ukraine, Russia. It needs to be more than it's bad. What do you want me to say? Russia is bombing homes and hospitals. Americans don't care about foreign policy. Americans do not care about foreign policy. If you want to confront him, if you want to take...
So, I know what he means when he says that, and that is true, but when you actually explain what it means to actually care about something, most people would actually be like, oh wait, no, I don't really care about it that much. Like, they're going to prefer... Like, people care about it, but not to the point to where they're going to have any type of discomfort in their own, like, day-to-day life, right? So, like, yeah, they care about it until it puts an inconvenience on them in any slight way.
Take them down. It has to be on, like, hypocritical or personal drama memes. I'm not joking. As cringe as it is, like... That's what you have to go for. You guys can pretend that like Israel-Palestine is something, but nobody gives a fuck about this shit. It's a wedge issue. That's it. Like most of these people, the reason why they won't touch the Russia-Ukraine stuff is because they genuinely don't care about it. I think it's okay to push him on it insofar as pushing his hypocrisy. I think it's totally fine. But the idea that you're gonna like nail him on some actual policy position, like nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. All right. What is the worst thing that Hassan thinks could happen? Are you carrying or something? Why is he so scared? It has to be, he just has to keep me out of sight as much as possible. I don't change my AOC/Mamdani. AOC is whatever. Fuck Mamdani. And I'm banning all. If you write any positive shit about Mamdani on my subreddit,
That's bro. That's okay. That's yeah. This was interesting. That one, I was not expecting him to be like screw Mamdani. Cause like he just had this whole debate with AJW talking about how like Mamdani is like like he was kind of sweeping for him, and now he's like, but he in the debate he was like talking about Mamdani's populist rhetoric is kind of like problematic, but whatever, and kind of skirted by that. But now he's like full on anti, or maybe not anti Mamdani. Well, he's gonna explain his position.
You better source the fuck out of it, okay? No more of the like he fixed the New York budget or any of that bullshit. I think all these people are enemies. You can't. It's just too much. Like
enemies,
all the DSA
enemies.
Fucking shit is too much. I don't care. It cannot be until I see anybody. The only reason why I let AOC slide is because she is willing to push back against the super left people. I've never seen Mamdani do it. Don't know if he would do it, but if I see him do it, then I'll change my opinion on it. But at this point, I feel like it's a little bit existential for our party to not ever be able to criticize to the left. It's just fucking crazy. I wouldn't mind Mamdani if people could just be like, we need like a segment of the party that's like, listen, okay, I respect and I like Mamdani, but he's further to the left of me. I'll probably never be that far left. If there was like a huge chunk of liberals that could just say that would be fine. But instead, every single liberal acts like the people that are really far to the left are just like liberals with like much kinder hearts. Like they're like, well,
True.
you know, I want to be that far to the left, but I don't think we're ready for healthcare for all and $50 an hour minimum wage and free paid leave and like we need politics to Sam Harris. No, because
all the freaking things that are just never like it's utopian talk. It's like, oh, we're gonna we like he's 100% true. He's 100% correct. 100% true. 100% correct on that analysis. Like, yes, it's cringe.
I'm not fucking mind raped by Muslims like Sam Harris is. Sam Harris will never be able to do real political commentary on anything that is peripherally related to religion.
I don't really know anything about Sam Harris, so whatever.
For the rest of his life. That guy is so beyond mind fucked on it. Congratulations for getting out of the intellectual dipshit web, I guess, but like to go from the 7th circle of hell to the 5th circle of hell, like congratulations, I'm good. I didn't even know. I have only been to Detroit like 2 or 3 times. I didn't know there were that many white people in Detroit. Holy shit. I mean, I should have actually fact checked this. Was this actually an El Sayed crowd, or was this a Kanye West concert? I couldn't tell. Is this the first one? This is the tweet that I responded to.
Like Bethany's trying so hard to ride your wave, Lamau. Why you let him ride for free? What the fuck? You so stupid sometime? Ride what wave? He's a known sex pest and an ultra-Zionist who is literally
ultra-Zionist. True.
Losing end of these primary battles. The losing end of these primary battles over and over again because he's positioned himself as like the anti-me.
Losing these primary battles? What the fuck is he talking about? The biggest primary... have we ever done any primary work ever, actually? I think the biggest canvassing operations we did work for were Ossoff.
Self as like the anti-me. He's also far too repulsive for...
Also, I love this whole anti-Hassan, anti-me, anti-whatever. My viewpoints, regardless of anything, is more in line with the average Democrat, like a millionfold over than any of the insane fucking shit this guy says. Although a lot of people don't know it because most interviewers and most people that talk to him don't know the questions to ask, and they have no idea how to navigate an actual critical conversation because they're so used to the political slop they've been serving up and eating their entire life. But it's so funny that he tries to, like, every single candidate basically lost in California, and he called the whole state gay. He said it was a homo-fascist state, and then wanted to rage quit. And then he was able to write off of Mamdani's DSA nominations. But I like how he's out here acting like he's like singularly getting people elected. Like, little bro, no one knows who you are. The only people that like you are people that still live with their parents. Like we saw that in that big, I don't know who published it, that big poll or whatever.
Are too repulsive.
Yo, Destiny really doesn't like us. Oh man, but these 2 guys used to be like best of friends. They used to be such good friends. He's gonna play a clip on it, I think in this video. Maybe not in this video, but he's definitely gonna play something like that. That's yeah. It's sad. It is sad. Like Destiny made this guy. Kinda. Like, I mean, sorta. Like, they made each other, all right? Destiny was a big part in Hassan's, like, getting into the political sphere. Like, that is obviously true.
Even some of the biggest demons in the Democratic Party to like openly align with. I mean, he's probably made some inroads with like the Bulwark people or whatever, but ultimately most people find him to be a repulsive monster.
Like most people also don't know who I am. You're just talking. All of these talks are performances for the audience. I notice that like the Kiwi farmers, all these people, they operate in the same way, and I understand as well why they do it. But you have to speak in a way to where you're just speaking the reality into existence, right? This is why everybody knows that Hassan is 4 feet tall. This is why every time Hassan goes to a theme park, he's not allowed to ride on any roller coaster. This is why everybody hates going with Hassan, scary movies, because if he doesn't bring his ID, they don't let him, right? You speak like it's the thing that already is in existence, and then all the lemmings are like.
Gonna be you now, dude? What be me by what? Going and fucking trying to endorse and rally around establishment 85-year-old ultra-Zionist Democrats? To ignore everything Hassan is talking about because someone mentioned my parasocial drama obsession. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen? You think he's gonna go to fucking Michigan and be like, I love Haley Stevens? Is that what you think? No, he's just gonna keep fucking chirping from his home about how awful I am and hope that his fucking cult doesn't recognize that he's not actually moving the needle in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, not like Asana's moving the needle.
And Asana's talking about, and that his entire worldview has basically been reduced to criticizing every little thing that I do and trying to negatively polarize me against.
Criticizing every little thing. Okay.
You're wearing a Mao suit. Yeah, criticizing every little thing. Good one.
Against his audience.
I also like that he's just
I wonder if that's a suit he's wearing to his court cases.
Good one. I wonder if there's a suit you got from your Chinese friends after they started writing your scripts for you on every single fucking stream you do.
Oh my god.
Let's move on. We're talking about serious shit.
Bro,
now.
they both snark each other. It's funny.
Okay, I'm no better than him if I just fucking end up spending any deal of time as he does with me every day. I'm the only content that he discusses on his broadcast. We talk about the news. We talk about a movement here. We don't fucking talk.
The news, a movement. As I go through my 400 fucking Twitter links of people that agree with me on everything, and I can't name a single fucking book that I could even cite about any of the degrees that I brag about having or any of the conflicts I claim to know about, even though I can't find Yemen on a map 6 years after writing so many articles about it. Jesus.
Talk about random losers on the internet.
It's just genius. His audience will never watch this stream, so he can just say whatever the fuck he wants as if it's fact. True, but what you need to do, and then I've been doing this more on my Twitter, and then I've had a few excellent clippers that are doing this, is you just have to show the counterexamples on all of his stuff. You also have to drop, and I permaban these as well. The weak fucking retards out there that are like, oh, I never say that I watch Destiny in public, oh, blah, blah, blah. Just permaban and move on. If you see him, report him, and then I'll permaban and move on. Because, like, you'll have people literally, like, this guy could rape his dog on stream with an electric fucking dildo, and his fans will go out there, and they will fucking, his dogs actually love that. Like, this guy probably killed his last fucking dog. Unironically. Like, how much abuse did we see between the fucking tail yanking, between the scars on his fucking neck from the collar and everything else, and, like, somehow, what, it was like a 5-year-old dog just randomly died. You don't fucking hear any reason or anything why about it. It was probably from abuse. I think it is. I think it probably is from abuse. Post the death certificate. Where's the autopsy? Where's the fish autopsy? And I'm personally impacted because I love playing with that dog, okay? In real life. I loved fish.
Oh, and there was literally a video of him playing with the dog that he's talking about that ended up dying. I'm not sure how. Like, he's obviously spouting some sort of conspiracy, but it's not like it makes sense. It makes sense. It is a conspiracy. It's not a fabrication. There's a lot of facts here that are true. Just not sure if they connect in the way that Destiny's saying that they connect in.
I don't know if an actual Q&A was canceled or not, but
no more to Trumpism, but no more to the
watching him like scurry away at the end of the speech after trying to be all big and brave. Wow, Drake, thank you for the 15 tier 1 subs.
Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us. No more to the fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, who will fund ICE, who will fund Israel, who will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers and help bosses. We don't need those Democrats anymore.
Poison the planet, but yet you're gonna dress up as Mao, and China doesn't give two shits about green energy because, like, they have, like, aren't they like the world's most like coal operated plants that they're building more of right now, which is like one of the least it's like the most inefficient way to produce power right now. Coal, like, at least crude oil is a bit more, like, you get more power and you produce less CO2 than coal. But China's like, nah, we got tons of coal, let's use it, we don't care. But you're gonna dress up as them, but you're also gonna spout out trying to help the world while acting okay, good one.
In fact, we have a message.
He didn't even write this. Who's writing these? You can tell, right? We, right? But he doesn't know what he's saying. He didn't write this. This was written by somebody else, so he doesn't know God, it's so cringe.
In fact, we have a message. We are coming. We are unbossed. We're unbought. We're unbound. And we will become undeniable.
True. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but true. This is what we call truisms, I guess. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
And then...
or meaningless statements. Yeah, that's what we call them.
He's looking at...
Sounds great. Sounds cool.
Photo op or anything? He literally just scurried off. Oh. Yeah, that's what I call. Sheesh. He sounded like a JRPG voice actor. True. His Reddit was on a mega unhinged demon time. Dude needs a restraining order. Destiny spent so much of his own time scanning for the tiniest of micro expressions on Hassan's face to prove to his echo chamber that Hassan Bad has actually said, you actually don't have to spend that much time at all scanning his expression. You just listen to the insane fucking shit that he says. It's actually very funny. Hassan's quite literally living his best life as he's on like 7 different fucking medications for baldness, for fatness, for low T. What are you doing? Yeah. Taking part in organizing. And by organizing, you mean showing up with his stream camera there to try to leech off of Mamdani, meeting with high-profile candidates, generally after they've already won their elections and whatever like trickles down to him, okay, and promoting such helping build a socialist political movement. All Destiny needs to understand Hassan's shadow. He has no motion, not the motion. Oh god, hopefully this guy's gonna be a chirper too. And not even Zionist politicians. The Zionist APAC dog whistles are fucking crazy, bro. Holy shit. 9 upvotes. It's not much, I guess, on the subreddit, but Hassan isn't even wealthy. He has no intergenerational wealth, as his parents are literally globetrotters from before he was even born. He has no intergenerational wealth, no invested capital, no superfluous income. What the fuck? He has a decent house in an expensive middle-class neighborhood. West Hollywood? On the top whatever is in the country for zip code, the top zip codes for like wealth, this has got to be up there. And a solid income that lets him travel and have a few nice things. This has to be a troll post. He gives us 8 hours of every single day teaching us about the ways of the world he deeply understands because he worked hard at his own education. People call him wealthy because they think that's a pejorative term.
The cope that they have for Hassan is insane. Like Hassan, Mr. Millionaire, that has like family members that are also like rich and wealthy, but he needs to be a part of the working class to fit the narrative of like he's one of you guys. He wants a socialistic type of communistic type of society where the poor people aren't getting so abused all the time as he sits. So they have to like cope and say that he's actually one of us when he's literally not one of you guys. Literally, but okay, all right, good one.
Might make him look bad. There are 1 million people at his income level that still worry about bills to pay and are only 1 or 2 mistakes away from financial disaster? What? Hassan is only 1 or 2 missed payments away from financial ruin, guys.
True.
In his middle class, well, high middle class. One of his stinky mouth breathers called me the R word after some incredibly light banter. It was on the post on this sub talking about how people like Hassan can still be wealthy and advocate for the working class in the same breath. Sex Pastini's dick riders are bark and no bite. As someone with both autism and ADHD, of course you are, buddy. I'm more sad that they could not have come up with a better insult, really. Well, I mean, it's kind of funny because the guy called you actually what you are without even knowing anything about you. So if anything, it seems like you kind of came up with the perfect insult, no? These are people that haven't even felt the touch of a shower before. They're sad, strange little bastards, and they don't have my pity. Also, the reason why they post screenshots like this, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but I think you can still get banned, like site-wide banned on Reddit, if you say the word retarded. So when they post stuff like this, it's to mass report your account. Good luck. It's insane how he gets away with calling for murder. LeMayo, whoever did this is diabolical. Haley Stevens. Haley Maria Stevens is an Israeli politician. Zionists are removing the section on Israel from her wiki because they think Abdul supporters put it on there. Wikipedia keeps reversing these edits. Zionist, Jews, Jew. You see how they hit like every level of like social media, Reddit, Wikipedia. They're firing on all cylinders. And it's difficult too because I feel like a lot of the mainstay Democratic voters are people who aren't going to be online that much anyway. Like you're not going to find a lot of middle class working class people that are perusing fucking Reddit all day to have these fights. 2/2, 2 out of 2. Epstein's audience threatening violence against Hassan during speech. From which direction will the DGG sleeper agent emerge from? Really? Not the DGG sleeper agent. Oh no. When are the DGG secret agents going to let some GSNs rip from the crowd? Threatening violence. One of them videoed himself talking about getting kicked out and how his plan got foiled. Then went on to describe how he's going to wear a disguise, cut his hair, and hide in the bathroom so he can sneak into his son's next event. These people are fucking insane. He needs to get some goddamn restraining orders. Link Ogre Boy 3.
Because we snuck in, we spent $340 to get kicked out right before Hassan came. Unfortunately, we didn't hide ourselves enough. Next time, we will be having costumes. Next time, we will be secretive. We will.
Bro, this guy is a troll. This guy is actually a troll. But the Hassan, people that are very sympathetic to Hassan is pretending that this guy isn't trolling and isn't like just making fun of like the obsession or the their worldview of how they think things are so bad. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, whatever.
not let that happen again. This is the first time ever. Next time there will be a spy operative. Next time we will be using clippers for our hair to cut our hair in case anybody is getting sticky. I did verbatim say, if you guys remember before I left, I said, the block is getting hot, I need to step out. What I should not have done is I should have stepped into the bathroom and just hid and looked on my phone. I should not have.
He's a goddamn secret agent. Oh my god, Hassan's subreddit. See Sam City. Is that a new one?
Oh my god.
Kafea Chad turning Epstein away makes it such a jump. Oh my god. His Kafea must have been so triggering to them. Oh my fucking god. He's pro-Palestinian. I belly laughed, LOL. Did he think Hassan was going to pull up a chair for him and debate on the spot? No. Did he think that was going to happen? What do you mean? I'm realizing all these guys are straight up just mentally ill after seeing how M. Pegasus is reacting to the shipping Magnet Arc 2. Very optics coded of Destiny to not bring a new Nazi e-girl to this event. Wonder why. I might have been with 10 Nazis for all you know. You have no idea. The word gets tossed around too much, but I feel like Destiny is a genuine sociopath. No principles or morals. The whole pedophile thing. And only cares about the attention and money he can gain. Meanwhile, Hassan, yeah, so I send nudes that I get from random people on Snapchat that I beg minus for to every single fucking other streamer that I know because it's fucking based, but good one, okay. Probably just...
Can you, bro, stop trolling? Because okay, alright. Like, Destiny keeps flipping back and forth between, let's troll, but also... Or, no, calling it out and then... pretending to actually think the most absurd thing that the other side calls him, right? It's like when Trump starts doing it's like when it's like when Elon Musk they keep calling him like or people around Elon Musk like Nazis, and then Elon does the Hitler salute. So like, yeah, he's trolling because you guys keep calling him this over and over and over again, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna do it, but then he like plays it off as like, oh no, I'm just giving my heart out to you. And I'm like, I mean, it's plausible in Elon's case because he does have, I think, Asperger's, I think, a little bit. Like, he has a little bit of a mental thing, but still, that's just, do what's on screen, guys. Do what's on screen. Let's go. The automated system.
Sociopathic as Asman, maybe even worse, with his shady past and ongoing allegations currently. Him and his fans are spending more time attacking progressives than they are attacking the MAGA bros. They always say this. They always say this. And they always spend all of their time attacking the center left. Every single time. Every single time. Guys, just attack MAGA. Don't attack me. This is so far of a stretch that it can go from LA to New York City with ease. Hassan Piper delivers Hitler-style rant in a Mao Zedong suit. No more to fascist Trumpism, and no more to the Democrats who collaborate with fascists by funding ICE in Israel. Oh my fucking god. Please, Trump, please. Please save us. Hold on, I'll respond before I permaban because I have to cut the week out of it. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I think the problem is that you and the community still joking and trolling around and not taking it seriously. You can't joke with them at all. You need to respond seriously. No. You can joke. Just accept that it's a joke and move on. All of this weird navel gazing, all of this weird second guessing. I think we need to do the better. You're a troll and you're weakening us. You're the weakest link in the chain, but no longer. Goodbye. Okay. Appeal abandon after the midterms. All right. I can't have weak links like you here right now. Sorry. All right.
Damn.
We will not be second guessed. Okay. These treads roll. These treads. I like how for this log here, aren't there timestamps on every single one? They cut out like the timestamp here, so it looks like these were all said in conjunction with one another, whatever. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I saw this too. Apparently these are, I guess people are auto-searching a ton. You can say bots, we can't prove it. Trying to find basically any mention of Hassan outside of the main Hassan subreddit so that they can go and brigade the fuck out of it. What? Can we fight conservatives? No, we need to wait for my court case paper. First of all, I'm pretty sure we do fight conservatives. I don't know what this means. Can we canvass for Democrats? No, we need to wait for my court case paper. So DGG already has 2 canvassing houses set up. Okay, already. I don't know if you think we're supposed to be like mass canvassing during the primaries. I mean, I guess we could go up to Michigan. If you really want, we could and try to help Stevens over El Said. Yeah, can you do basic commentary on videos you're watching? I generally do. Sometimes I'm playing, yes I don't. And then can we obsess with Hassan? Yes we can. What a retarded post. Okay, good one. Decoding the Guru sub was a battleground as well. You have the both siders, tankies, and snarkers. Yeah, the problem, like, I think those guys are pretty solid on where they stand. For some reason, though, I don't know if it's just a Reddit thing or what, they still have, like, aspects of their audience that are just, like, slopper, like, populist sloppers that, like, Dick Slurp, the Gary economics dipshit, or will stand Hassan because, oh, well, he just wants healthcare and high minimum wage and, Oh, this is the Decoding the Guru subreddit. 590 comments. Sheesh. I'm not sure why people react so strongly to him. People I align with tend to label him a rich, opportunistic social democrat who will eventually funnel radicalized people back into the capitalist Democratic Party's vote blue no matter who bullshit. Meanwhile, liberals consider him a cringe frat boy opportunist spreading dangerous communist nonsense who could spoil their chance to go back to brunch when Trump goes away. I don't think there are any political influence I 100% agree with. That doesn't mean I can't watch their content and analyze it. You're allowed to use your brain. Oh my god, dude. The most brainless of takes. Holy fuck. I think anyone who blows up will always become cringe. In my opinion, Hassan was a good entry point to left of Democratic Party politics for many, but should not replace reading theory, history, and consuming a variety of sources to share reading theory. What is it? Comment removed by moderator. What's wrong with blocking Destiny? Nothing good can come of any proximity or association with Destiny. Edit. Seriously? Seriously? I thought the consensus was that Destiny was a guru. First of all, I didn't think the Decoding the Guru guys call me a guru. Okay. And nothing good could come from him. But I guess he's got fans here. Also, I like how anytime somebody says anything positive about me, it's because they're a fan of mine. But anytime somebody says anything positive, and by positive I mean is literally throating Hassan's cock publicly, all 2 inches of it, that it must just be like a random politically involved person who's decided that Hassan is some...
Yeah, that is kind of cringe. Like, I'm not a... I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say, maybe I'll say I'm a fan because of the let's see, can I show you the thing that's over here in my camera? I mean, no, wait, the thing that's over, oh wait, you can't even see this thing. No, this thing, yeah, over there, yeah, because I went to one of his debate things and I got his like signature or whatever. He made a nice little, like, the marker that he was using to sign was starting to fade, so he did something real quick and I was like, oh, that's unique, let's go. Gave me like a little cup, but yeah, it's fun. So I guess you can call him a fan. I'm a fan of his. But like, I heavily disagree with him on a lot of stuff, or not a lot of stuff, but like the Trump stuff. Like I go hard sometimes, but and call him out on like his stupid little debate tactics sometimes too. So it's I don't know. Can you really call me a fan? I don't know. I criticize him a lot.
Pure good addition to the U.S. political system. Holy crap, this sub appears to be infested with Destiny cultists. Wow, can you not see the irony of this in a subreddit for a podcast dedicated to calling out gurus? I hope you all turn off the streamers, start reading some books. Read some books! Like, Jesus Christ. Maybe you just have a dog shit opinion that's not rooted in reality, maybe? Ooh, also, association with me, yeah, it can't always...
This is why I don't care for Reddit. Like, I mean, I like Reddit when you're trying to, like, figure something out for, like, your OBS and you're trying to figure out, like, a specific thing to do. But, like, Reddit for, like, political stuff is just cancer. It's just cancer. It literally just cancer. It's a tool for, like, trying to figure out how to, like, do some sort of software thing or some very niche type of stuff or getting very niche type of information, but... For political discourse, it's actually so toxic.
Always produce bad things because that's where Hassan came from. Hold on, I was curious who this guy was. Destiny cultists? Frequent poster on the DSA. Does the DSA support the use of violence against civilians to affect political change? That should be with an E. Anywhere in the world? If not, you got nothing to worry about. I get you're trying to play devil's advocate or whatever, but be real for 5 minutes. The administration will not suddenly pivot to being fair and even-handed with dispersing unprovoked political violence. They can have and will continue to interpret the existence of someone they don't like as being violent no matter what they do. Are we already forgetting about ICE, the attacks in Minnesota, the promotion of political violence, the unprovoked war against Iran, which is still happening? There's nothing in the character of this administration that's
I need oil.
Internal enemies. Leftist, socialist, communist.
I need oil.
No amount of wishful thinking is going to magically give you plot armor against the DOJ, DOD, FBI, CIA, ICE, etc. You could be as non-violent as you want, but they still have shown their capacity for initiating unprovoked. They're not fighting you fucking retards. They're not going out and they're trying to dig out 23-year-old rich white college students from their parents' multi-million-dollar mansions. They're deporting illegal immigrants and they're attacking.
Basically, in this game, I'm speedrunning to personal rogue reports because I do not like to manually build everything all the time. I need these. These need to be a thing. I need these now. I need them.
Lib left people. Fucking loser. My god. Oh my god. And he's a poster on this sub? Tanky the Deprogram. Jesus Christ.